Every week, I release a tier list ranking every contestant's chances of winning Survivor 49, but let's do something a little bit different. Here's a ranking of every player's strategic resume through this point in the season. I have predictions for how the rest of the season will work out, but for the purpose of this exercise, I'm only looking at the gameplay through the first 9 episodes. To my surprise, no contestant ranked in my bottom tier, titled Consistently Blindsided. Typically, you'll have one person that's perpetually outside of the consensus plan, but that's not the case for this season. Next tier is called Highs and Lows. Christina and Steven positioned themselves in the majority every week prior to the final 9, where they were blindsided by the Alex boot. Steven in particular had a very impressive pre-merge. He survived a tribal council of 4 people where he was surrounded by Uli players. As for Savannah, she's in the main power structures of the pre-merge, but she's not the one calling the shots. Nate is shown more as the strategic figurehead of that early Uli alliance. But then in the post-merge, Savannah completely mismanages her threat level, and she's probably voted out at the final 10 and the final 9 without immunity. 4 contestants rank in the majority control tier. In my opinion, Soph had the best pre-merge of anyone on this cast. She attends nearly every tribal council in that section of the game, and she puts herself at the center of strategic discussions every time. The main factors that hold Soph back from that top tier are the Nate boot and her general lack of agency in her various alliances. Sage and Jawan have similar strategic arcs on 49 in that they were both outside original Uli, but they turn it around in the post-merge. For the last 3 weeks, these two have positioned themselves in the middle, and while I don't think they've used their power very effectively, the acquisition of power itself is enough to earn a spot in this tier. Finally, there's Sophie, who I did not expect to rank this high at first. Sophie's position on that Hina alliance was not great, but she's rebounded, and I think she made the right call by flipping against that group. She's one of the few players on this cast to vote correctly in every tribal council that she's attended. That leaves Rizzo in my complete dominance tier. Everyone expected to see Rizgod here. He's ran the last 2 votes against MC and Alex, despite holding a public immunity idol. Yes, the Nate boot is a knock against his resume, but out of every player on this cast, I'd say that Rizzo has maintained the best strategic instincts. Anyways, let me know your thoughts on these tiers.